back to Sister. I am so sorry. I have been busy running all over the place. As a matter of fact, I leave for Rome tomorrow morning. But I wanted to do this for you because I didn't do one last week. And please be patient with me. It's going to be a little bit like chop suey from here till the end of the year because I'm getting all kinds of things thrown at me. And it's only one me, you know. All right. So how are you? I've missed you. I love you. Thank you for coming back. I'm going to jump into an episode that I did a couple months ago, which was He Cheated on Me, Now What? This is part 2, but this is part 2 with a remix. When I sent that video out, I loved the response that I got and it was very interesting. Hence this new episode. All of you kept on asking me, what about the girlfriend? What about the mistress? What about the other woman? Excuse me? I don't get it. What about her? There's nothing about her. You are not to worry about her. So we're going to backtrack here. You have just found out the man of your life has cheated on you. Whether you're a wife, whether you're a girlfriend in college, whatever, your significant other. This is exactly what you have to do. Take off the sheets from the bed. First and foremost. Because guess what? The only person that's going to be sleeping in there for the next couple of weeks is you. Secondly, get rid of your bedside pictures, get rid of poems, get rid of all the little cuddly things that he gave you because you mean business. When you've done those two things, run to your clinic. Go and see your gynecologist. Do you have any STDs? Yes, he's no longer sleeping with you. He's sleeping with you and God knows who else. All right, now we're back on track. You're back in the house, you're sitting down and you're crying and you're getting all of these emotions entangled, talking about, oh, who is she? Why aren't you better than her? What does he see in her that he doesn't see in you? Why did he... Darlings, she has nothing to do with it in the same context where she has everything to do with it. You know why? Because he is the one that made your relationship a three-ring circus, not her. You're jumping into the car, wasting your gas, wasting your time, putting wrinkles on your face, running after her while he's busy with yet somebody else. And don't get it twisted, my loves. Do not think that I am siding the other woman. No. Don't you know that what goes around comes around? And for those that are, sleeping with somebody else's man, as you are doing so, he will do it with you. Because guess what? He is a cheater. And that is the common ground here. This guy is the one that is in the thorn of both your sides. Not only the wife or the girlfriend, but of course the mistress or the other woman that he's seen. And while I'm on this subject, let's not take a gun, load up, fire, shoot. No. You know why? Because there are times when the girl doesn't even know he has another girlfriend. Do you think that as he's lying to you, he might not be lying to her? Oh, well, you know what? It's not really a relationship. She's my sister. Yes, I've heard that. When mistakenly she has seen a picture, it's like, oh, who is this? Oh, that's my sister. These guys will lie and they will say anything to get what they want. So when he comes home from his long business trip, from his meeting, from his class, from exams, whatever, this is what you tell him. And that is if you're ready. You look into his eyes and you tell him, I know, but that's okay, baby, because we're not talking about that. But you see all of this right here? You see all of this chocolate, you see all of this vanilla, you see all these cookies that you've tasted, that you've smelled, that you've enjoyed. You're not going to get them anymore. That chapter is closed. Whatever is outside, you go ahead. Don't worry, this is not a shouting match. We can speak in a civilized fashion, but you're not going to do any speaking. You know why? Because you've been doing too much cheating on me. And guess what? You go right ahead. Your things are at the door and you can leave. For those that have children, also the same thing. No screaming, no shouting. You're going to be civil. You're going to tell him to leave. He's got to leave. Because I tell you this, what you tolerate, you indirectly encourage. There's no stopping, there's no frightening him, there's no shaking him out of it. If you embrace him by bringing him back to your bed, knees up, telling him, oh, we'll deal with this. What do you mean we? He's the one that brought the issue to to your home, not you. So since he did that, let him go and deal with this. I'm gonna stop right. I talked to a lot of girls, of course. They sent me emails. They told me, Fumi, I'm in a bind. I'm in a situation. I've got kids. I've got this. I've got that. And I empathize with every single one of you sisters. But you know what? Let us be really honest here. If all of you had $1 million, just $1 million, but that's more than enough, would you be with him? No, because it's financial. It is not that, oh, let me be with him because I got kids. I'm being with him because I of financial constraints. That's what this is. And I respect it and I understand it. But this is why I'm telling you, ladies, you take care of you. You are the first and foremost in your life. You gotta be the best at everything. Because God forbid, let's say it's not even cheating. Supposing something happens to him and he's no more, then what are you going to do? Now you're put in a position where you have to think on your feet as a single parent or really go gangster and take care of your kids. So there's not an excuse. That is the point I'm trying to explain to you. For those of you that say, you know what, I'm keeping a blind eye, I don't mind staying in this relationship, quote and unquote, because I enjoy the lifestyle, not a problem. Press forward and you can watch my Louis Vuitton collection. For those that are looking for a solution, this is the solution. He gotta go. And let him step out for a hot minute so that you can really evaluate the situation. Because the thing here is that you're in a relationship on the outside where everybody sees you Mr. and Mrs. girlfriend and boyfriend, but on the inside you're strangers. And that has been going on for a while, up until you got slapped with the reality that he has somebody outside. You smelt a fragrance, you saw the check that he wrote to her, not to you, not to the family, not to your holidays or whatever. That is why you got to sit down and say, what am I doing here? The first thing that you are going to do is not run after this heifer. For what? Talking about, I'm going to put Vaseline all over me, I'll meet you at the back of the park. For what? For what, I tell you? Oh, you want to insult her? You want to call her all kinds of names? Do you know the kind of names he whispered in her ear about you? Trust me when I tell you, you're doing it about the wrong way. This girl has nothing to do with it. It was him that brought her into your relationship. If he stopped hugging, kissing her, telling her lies, she wouldn't be there. Hence again, it comes back to sisterhood. Because you know what? If we wives, girlfriends, stand our ground and mistresses say, you know what? I don't care that she's gained weight. I don't care that you're a stranger, that you don't speak. I don't care that her family is bothering you. Once you are single and we can go out in public where everybody can see me, then we can talk. Then brother has nowhere to go. Brother has nowhere to go. He can't go home because he's messed up, and he doesn't have a mistress or a girlfriend because she doesn't want to see him. Guess where he's going to be spending his money? At a hotel or a motel, whichever one he can afford, until he figures out for himself and says, I think I'm in a bind here. You know why? Because it's us women that don't stick together that allow him to behave with the shenanigans. Now you are going to focus everything on Ula. I was riding solo, and that was per choice. I would rather roll solo than roll with 3 legs. I don't need 3 legs, I need 2. The third leg, I can cut it off. And I emphasize on this because our relationships out of a whole pie is literally 75 to 80%. When we're in love, when we're happy, everything is wonderful, everything is good. Myself included, I can run miles. I've got the love, I've got the heat, I've got the wave. And for the girlfriend and the other women who you think you got one up on the wife, darling, you know him more than anybody else. You know he's a cheat. So what makes you think that once he drops her, he's not going to eventually cheat on you? You have just opened vacancy for him to fill in. Applications are coming in fast. And don't look for blame to the other woman. Don't look for blame, period. If you want to blame anybody, blame it on him. I don't accept the fact that, you know what, oh, I've gained weight, oh my God, this or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, you know what, I'm at home with the kids, I'm not really that exciting. Oh, well, you know what it is, she's much much more sexier than me. She's got more friends. She's a model. She's an actress. It's nonsense. You know why? Because why did he run after you in the first place? Please don't look for excuses. Please don't run after the other girl. You focus on you. You go about your own business. All right? I'm going to put the link of Ciara's song, I Bet, underneath the link. I love it. I love it. She says to him, and we know who that is, Future. She turned it all around and said, no, I am going to secure my future. I don't have time for this. And they just had a little baby, too. She said, no. I bet that when you look at me now and I am busy, being attentive to somebody else, now you want me back. And that's the thing, girls. Let me tell you something. He wants to play? Okay, let's play. You want to go out there and look for somebody else? Girls, get your lipstick, get your heels, snatch that waist, go to the gym. You're putting yourself back on the market. You and all of your kids, you will find another man. Just as Beyonce's mother. We are top notch. We are fabulous. That was why I flipped this wig and wore this makeup and said, you know what? I still got it. 46. Don't get it twisted. Anytime, any day, anywhere. Girlfriend is ready. Do you want to dance or do you want to dance? I gave you my heart. I gave you everything I have. Now you want to disrespect me. You don't want to appreciate me. That's okay. Because, Papi, you were not the only one that was looking at me or still looks at me. So you know what? You can go with your little girlfriend. How about that? Okay? So, to wrap that up, we are going to have a fabulous quote. Yes, honey, girlfriend is on fire today because you know what it is? I am so much a soldier for women. And I want you to be strong. I want you to have that inner strength. And I want you to know that you are sexy. You are hot. You are fabulous. You are interesting. No matter what size, shape, age you are, we are flawlessly interesting and fabulous and irresistible. Do not get it twisted. You first before him. He can get it twisted. He made the mistake. But the thing is that we know who we are. And on that note, non-negotiable. Show him the door. The quote is today. What appears to be the end may really be a new beginning. Ain't that the truth? Thank girlfriend. She really showed you what a cheating dog this man is. She's helped you reevaluate the situation and not get it foggy that, you know what, maybe I should stay, maybe this, maybe... No. The mere fact that she's in existence makes you realize he gotta go. Until next fortnight, love you, kiss you, miss you. Wish me a safe trip to Rome, and I wish you all the best. Leave all the comments below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. All of you looking, subscribe. Hello, I need some help up in here. Love you, bye.